Thank you for watching Live and Local KWN TV.
Hi, welcome to Sand Mountain Community Watch. They have put a TV right here in front of us for the first. This is the first time it's been right there, and I can see myself better. Yeah. And I did not know my hair was so yucky. But anyway,
I didn't realize we were so pretty.
Oh, is that what? Yeah. Mm. Well, apparently we're watching a different TV set because I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, we'll try not to look at that. But hi, we're glad y'all tuned in today. We have some super duper guests with us. We have Mr. Jonas Slay. He is going to talk to us. He's been to robotics camp. He's going to talk to us about that. And then we also have Mr. Jonathan Colvin, which is I hope I said that right, which is the vice principal at North Sand Mountain. So he's going to come on and tell us a little bit about what's going on in Jackson County schools this school year. So we're looking forward to that. But as always, hi, Mr. Oni.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good.
How's life treating you?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, tired, working all the time.
Yeah, luckiest man on Sand Mountain, aren't you?
One of.
Yeah. Anyway, do you have any announcements before I start mine?
Why do you want me to start mine first?
Well,
is it because you're saving the best for last? Or?
Well, that, and I'm afraid once I start, I'll forget about you. Honestly.
That's life.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I will just tell you the main one going on here. Do you know what today is?
Today's Tuesday, August 2nd. Matter of fact, it's my niece's birthday. I believe.
Today.
August 2nd.
It's my turn.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Today is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day.
What is it? Every time you have an announcement, it's about ice cream.
I like ice cream.
I like ice cream. So it's ice cream sandwich. Yes. We've already eaten all those at our house. That means we'll have to stop
we'll have to stop at Dobbins and get a box.
I know. They're good.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody needs to stop and get them ice cream sandwich. We didn't bring any. I know, right? You should have. I didn't even know it was ice cream day, sandwich day.
You used to bring Mike stuff. You don't
I did,
anymore.
didn't I? I used to take care of Mike. Yeah. Well, I can't even take care of myself, much less Mike anymore. Oh, man. So, anyway, I'll start with mine. Thank you for that announcement, by the way.
Go ahead. I might think of something come
I'm sure you
later,
will. Dixieland Family Restaurant in Sylvania. That's our friends Cody and his father-in-law. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. They are still having their gospel singing on Friday nights. And this Friday night, they have a contemporary group from Huntsville called 718 Project, or maybe it's 718. I wonder what that means.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know. Is that maybe it's a scripture that's chapter 7, verse 18. I don't know. Anyway, they're going to be there this Friday night, and August the 12th, the Old Time Christians will be there. This Saturday, August the 6th, is the Farmers Telephone 2016 annual meeting, but you said you had never been to.
Never have.
I've been once. We should go. Well, I'm not going to go because I'm working.
We're busy Saturday.
We are. Oh, that's right. It's the longest yard sale.
Yeah.
So if y'all like yard sales, it goes from Gadsden like up to Indiana,
up to Ohio,
somewhere.
I'm not going that far.
Well, I hope not. But this Saturday is the meeting at the DeKalb County Schools Coliseum. Registration begins at 8 o'clock Central. Entertainment begins at 9 Central. Business meeting begins at 11. Free beach towel to the first 1,000 registered members. That's awful early to get up to get a beach towel because we'd have to drive an hour almost. Takes about 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
But then we would get 2. Was it worth it for 2 towels?
Nah. The grand prize is a 1999 Chevy Tahoe. 4-wheel drive. So that
would
might
be worth the trip.
Yeah. But you don't have to be there at 9 to get that. Northeast Alabama Community College will be hosting their annual Music on the Mountain concert on August 27th at 6 p.m. Central Time. Also, registration for Northeast is going on now. The last day is August the 19th. Well, August 19th is the day. Then last day to register is August 23rd. Also wanted to tell you about Northeast and UAH have partnered to bring a unique opportunity to local students. It's called Pathway Program. Northeast students who plan to major in engineering can enroll in both colleges to complete the associate's degree at Northeast, and they get their engineering classes through UAH. But you're getting UAH classes, but you're paying Northeast tuition. So for more information in regard to that, contact Joe Burke at 256-638-4418, extension 2320. Let's see. City elections are going on in all the cities in the county. Pisgah, Stevenson, Bridgeport. I'm sure there's other cities in the county. I
know one's close.
I know. August 23rd is when the elections are. Pisgah has only 2 offices that have competition, place 3 and place 4. And in place 3, we have Ralph Edmonds and Lisa Elkins and Linda Pruitt-Smith. And in place 4, LeBron Ferguson and Kathy Woodfin. So y'all be sure down in Pisgah, all of our friends down there, go out and vote on the 23rd. And that way you have a say in who represents you in your city. Jackson County Beekeepers, first Thursday every month. That'll be the 4th. This coming Thursday, the 4th. They will be meeting at 6:30 Central Time. They meet down in Scottsboro at the Alpha Building, isn't it?
Scottsboro, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's the Alpha Building there on Highway 72 where they meet. Hospice is in need of volunteers, and also the Jackson County Council on Aging. If you have time to volunteer, I know they would appreciate it. Pisgah Town Council meets on the 1st and 3rd Monday of each month at 6 Central Time. Northeast Alabama Community College is having, we talked a little bit about this last week, from now till the 12th, and then from the 22nd to September 2nd. Monday through Thursday from 12 to 5 Central Time, Friday 9 to noon. They have an exhibit called Civil War Artifacts.
Oh, yeah.
On the 2nd floor of the Learning Resource Center. Because you would like to go to this. You should. We should take time and go check this out. They have letters and documents and bullets and coins and all kind of things from the Civil War, and it's all free. For more information, contact Blake Wilhelm at 256-228-6001 or 256-638-4418, extension 2288. Blood drives. We got blood drives coming up. Miss Felicia emailed me about those. All these are in Trenton, though, actually, I think. Piney Grove Baptist from 4:30 to 8:30 Eastern Time tomorrow, August 3rd. August 8th. Well, I don't know when that is. When is August 8th?
Right after the 7th.
Cumberland Health. He's lucky he don't get smacked, didn't he? Cumberland Health and Rehab from 11:30 to 3:30 Central Time. So the Cumberland Health and Rehab must be in, if it's Central Time, it must be in Alabama. I don't know. I don't know where that is. Cumberland Health and Rehab. IWG in Trenton from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. That's a long day of drawing blood.
It's a lot of blood.
I know. Eastern Standard Time, and that is August 10th. So that's 2 days after the 8th, right?
That's right. You're getting good at this.
I know. And we'll announce the rest of these as it gets closer to time for them. One thing I wanted to talk about was the tax holiday that's coming up. A lot of people took advantage this past weekend. Tennessee and Georgia had their tax holiday, but this weekend is Alabama's.
School starts, Thursday?
School starts Thursday, yeah.
Short summer for the kids.
They just got out 2 weeks ago, seems like. But this sale don't start till Friday at 12:01 a.m. So, and it ends midnight Sunday, August the 7th. I guess you could wait about buying, but anyway, you won't pay sales tax if it's on clothing priced at $100 or less, school supplies valued at $50 or less, books that cost $30 or less, and computers and computer equipment with a selling price of $750 or less. So this would be the time to do your schools, even Christmas shopping, actually, not to pay tax. If you're going to buy clothes and computers and things like that, save 4%. So on $750, 4% would be quite a bit. Yeah. So shop in Alabama. I always shop local every chance you get anyway. We try to push that. And we're going to take a commercial break here in just a second. And when we come back, Well, I have more announcements, and we'll do those at the end of the show. But when we come back, we're going to have Mr. Colvin on, and he's going to talk to us about the Jackson County school system and what's going on with it, and we'll be right back.
Local service and support is just 2 reasons to choose Affordable Computers. We build them on site using the highest quality parts. And if you need service, we do it right here in our local store, usually within 3 days. Local service and support, that's affordable. That's Affordable Computers. 2643 Battlefield Parkway, Fort Oglethorpe. Highway 58, Chattanooga. Call 706-858-5888.
Please come see us. We will take care of you.
Affordable Computers. Orchard Farm Homegrown Produce is now open in the New Salem community between the Canyon Grill and Pat's Restaurant. Stop by. We're open 7 days a week. Some of the freshest fruits and vegetables you'll find anywhere. Tomatoes, green beans, corn, peppers. The list goes on and on. It's all fresh garden produce and available now at Orchard Farm Homegrown Produce in New Salem. We're open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. And you'll find boiled peanuts and fresh produce. Orchard Farms Homegrown Produce. Call 398-1908.
All aboard for Destination Barbecue at Thatcher's in downtown Trenton on the historic Courthouse Square. If you've been on the hunt for great barbecue, then your search has come to an end in Trenton at Thatcher's. Enjoy famous treats like the Cowboy Spud, or how about the Sampler Plate, piled high with pulled pork. Thatcher's is open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Dine in or carry out, and catering is available too. Call 657-OINK. That's 657-6465 for Thatcher's Barbecue. Under the Big Pig on the historic Courthouse Square, downtown Trenton.
The Cornerstone Agency and your local Allstate agents, Shannon Herman and Jeff Baker, have a chance for you to win tickets to see Josh Turner live at the Tivoli on August 26th, along with a $50 gift card to Urban Stack Restaurant. And there's 2 ways to get entered in the drawing. 1, all new business quotes receive an entry. And 2, refer someone for a new quote and both parties receive entries. The referral must obtain a quote to qualify. There's no limit on entries, and the drawing will be held on August 19th. Call Shannon or Jeff today at your local Allstate office in Trenton, 706-657-7017 for more info.
Big Daddy's Outdoors, Highway 72, Bridgeport, Alabama. A hunting and fishing store operated by True Sportsman. Your real outdoor store for guns, clothing, and archery equipment. We know what we're talking about, unlike those guys at the big box stores. In fact, we have the best archery tech in the Southeast. Come see us at Big Daddy's Outdoors for top-notch brands in hunting and fishing equipment. Big Daddy's Outdoors, 52680 Highway 72, Bridgeport, Alabama.
Hey, this is Pat Rose of Set the Hook. Make your plans to come to Big Daddy's Outdoors, Bridgeport, Alabama.
Join us every week for Game On with Chris Goforth on KWN TV.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. I have with us Mr. Jonathan Colvin. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you're saying it right.
Okay, and he is the vice principal at North Sand Mountain this year, and you came there in February?
I was hired in February, yes.
Okay, and he taught at North Jackson prior to that?
I did teach at North Jackson prior to that, and I was the football coach at Bridgeport Middle School.
Oh, okay. Well, we're glad you're at North Sand.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what you got going on. What's going on? School starts Thursday?
School starts Thursday. We have open house tonight, actually. So if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, we've got open house tonight. Make sure you come out. It starts at 6 o'clock. It'll go till 7:30. We've got kindergarten. We're having a kindergarten orientation tonight. It's at 5:30, and we're having a freshman class of 2020 orientation tonight. Miss Angie Bain's really excited about that. They've worked really hard on that. So that'll start at 5 o'clock Central tonight.
Okay. All your times are Central.
Yes, everything I say is going to be Central.
Okay.
I'm a slow time guy.
Well, and now you're on the mountain. You got to get fast up there. We're kind of faster up that way. You're looking for a good year?
We're really excited about this year. We've, our PTO's already been in. Mr. Roden and I were talking with our PTO folks today. They've got a lot of good plans for this year. I know next week on August the 11th at 6 o'clock, they're going to have a back-to-school bash at the playground. They're going to have hot dogs, stuff like that. Really want to encourage everybody to come out for that.
August the 11th?
That's August the 11th. At 6 o'clock.
All right.
We're really excited about that.
Back-to-school bash.
We're excited about our middle school, we've really worked really hard on with our middle school faculty. They're excited about this stuff that we're going to do. We're really wanting to kind of emphasize our grades 5 through 8 as being kind of their own separate entity, because a lot of times those kids get lost in the shuffle in a K-12 school. And I've most of my career has been at North Jackson. We were at a 9-12 school, and I worked at Bridgeport Middle School a lot. They were a 5 through 8 school, so I think there's some things that we're going to be able to do at the 5 through 8 level that's going to really boost our identity there and give us something. I know our faculty is really working toward. We've got Pride in the high school, the Pride program in the high school.
Right.
We're wanting to incorporate something similar at the middle school level.
Okay.
I think they're going to call it the HERD. I can't remember what HERD stands for right off the top of my head. I should have wrote it down, but they're really excited about that. And our elementary school folks, they're in there working hard, and they've done a great job, and they've got everything ready for everybody tomorrow. If you've ever been to a Bible school and seen how everything's decorated up for Bible school, I was telling somebody this morning, I said, it looks like you're fixing to go to Bible school because there's so much stuff on the doors, there's trees in the hallway, everything.
Elementary teachers are good for that.
They do a great job, and we've got a great elementary faculty. We got a great faculty all around. It's a great group of people to work with.
Well, good. Now, do y'all have like an elementary? You don't have separate principals for each division?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We don't.
Okay. And Mr. Roden is the principal?
Mr. Roden is the principal.
Okay. Football starts when?
First football game is August the 19th. We
August
play
19th.
Fairview at home. They're 5A school.
That's like big. Is it big? Okay.
That's pretty big.
August 19th. Fairview. Where is Fairview?
Fairview's right around Coleman.
Oh, okay.
It's in Coleman County. And I know Coach Roden, Mr. Roden and I both coached with Coach Kirby at North Jackson for a long time, and Fairview was always a region opponent that we had there, so I know Coach Kirby got to know their coach during all that, and I think it's a good pickup for us schedule-wise. And
Now, do you help coach as well?
I do not. I coached softball this past summer or this past spring when I got there, but we've been able to make a significant upgrade in softball, because we've hired Brooke Crawford, who played softball at Pisgah, went on to play at Shorter. She was a Class 3A Pitcher of the Year at Pisgah. She's coached at Shorter. She's going to be a huge addition to our program. We're really looking forward to the good things that she's going to bring to that program.
Okay. Now, she's the new softball coach?
Yes, and she's gonna be our pre-K teacher, because we're getting a pre-K program as well.
Oh, that's right.
This year that we're really excited about.
Now, is that class limited, the pre-K?
The pre-K is limited to 18 students.
Okay.
Unfortunately for us, we had we were in the mid-30s on a number of applicants, so everybody wasn't able to be selected. It's a random drawing process. They do it at the central office. Mr. Roden and I, we have nothing to do with that aspect of it. Our grant coordinator, Stephanie Lusk, and Mr. Guffey, that kind of runs through the federal programs part down there at the central office. I do know that there were some schools that still had some openings, I think, and they were looking for maybe some people to fill their classes. I'm pretty sure that Hollywood, I know, had, when I last heard from Mr. Wilburn, I think they had 5 openings in their pre-K. So if anybody, and you don't have to live in that community to be a part of that pre-K.
Because it's state funded.
Right. So if you, if you're interested in getting your child involved in pre-K, I would check around to see which schools have those openings right now. Some of the ones do.
Now, will they still have that other pre-K thing or preschool thing?
I believe the Head Start at North Sand Mountains has closed.
Oh, okay.
So it would have benefited us tremendously if that had stayed open.
Right.
Because then we would be able to accommodate the majority of those students. Unfortunately, it's not, and we're going to work to try to figure out, if there's anything we can do to change that in the future. But right now, this is just kind of where we're at. We'd love to see it pre-K be open to everybody that wanted to be involved in it, but with the state, it's all state funded and everything like that, and we've got to make sure that we follow their guidelines as far as the grant goes that we've got for it.
Now, did y'all get in on the free food?
We did not get in on the free food.
And is that's y'all's fault, isn't it?
Well,
no,
it's
you could,
the biggest thing. No, it's not.
Oh.
Just there is a it's not necessarily your free reduced lunch rate. It's another measure that they take kind of tied into that. And if it reaches a certain level, I know there were several schools in the county that did, but the main thing that's got to happen, and anybody that's watching that's got a student in Jackson County schools, whether you believe you qualify or not, please fill out the free reduced lunch forms. I know they're available online at the Jackson County website. I know that they're going to be given out at the schools, but so much of our funding comes through the free reduced lunch program from the federal government, and that helps to fund so many things that we do in our schools. I found it interesting that Bridgeport Elementary School, Stevenson Elementary School qualified for it. Neither middle school qualified for it because the younger kids are more likely to get the forms filled out and brought back.
Gotcha.
North Jackson High School didn't qualify, but for the same reason, at North Sand Mountain, we need more people to fill the forms out. Please fill the form out. Please bring it in, because that goes a long way to helping us have more funding in our schools.
So even if your child doesn't bring a form home, go online.
Right, go online or ask them, say, where's your free reduced lunch form? Because I know they're supposed to be sending those home.
Okay, good. I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that. I wouldn't have thought about it.
And even if you don't qualify, if you know you're not going to qualify, fill it out anyway for us, because it goes a long way to helping us out on that.
Right. Okay, good. That's good to know. Now, you've got some other things to talk about?
I do have some other things. We've got Mr. Roden wanted me to talk about our Robotics Expo. We're going to host the inaugural Jackson County Robotics Expo on September the 24th. That's a Saturday, and it'll be from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., and we're really just kind of opening it up. It's going to be more like a science fair type thing than necessarily a competition. They will be judging it and things like that. But we just want to give kids an avenue to get involved in STEM. We want to give kids an avenue to make sure they're working with their hands, they're being creative, they're being innovative, and they're developing the 21st century skills that employers need today.
Right.
That we've really got to work toward doing a better job of in schools of making sure that they have those.
You need to watch Jonah then. He's been to class and camp, and
I know we were talking a little bit earlier about it. I'm really excited about that.
And
I know
he's good at that. He's actually brought something that he's going to be showing that he designed.
Right. And we've got two kids in I think they were in 5th grade last year. Kenzie Barton and Nashana Hartline. They won state championships in robotics.
Oh, okay.
For Miss Shelley Grant. So
okay.
We've got a really good robotics program built in there, and we really want to continue to build on that.
Good.
Because one of the goals that Mr. Roden and I both have is to see North Sand Mountain become a STEM certified school. I think there's one in Alabama right now. It's Carroll High in Ozark.
Oh.
But that's something that we really feel like we can build on, and can really be something that can really sell our school, because we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to prepare our kids for the future.
Right.
And with Google coming in, there's so much access to grant money and to funds and things like that, if we're focusing on that.
Right.
And we've got to take advantage of that. That Google money's staying in Jackson County. It's not going anywhere else.
Right.
It's going to go to the Jackson County schools and the Scottsboro City schools. And, typically their grants range anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000.
Wow.
So, and it's just a matter of applying.
Yeah. And
you can apply 2 times a year. It's something, I know we've put in a grant really we found a thing, and if this is a really cool thing, if you're at home and you got a device to get on the internet close by, go to zspace.com and look at they're called STEM stations. It's kind of like a computer, but say I'm in an anatomy class studying the human heart. Well, these stations come with 3D glasses, and they accommodate up to 3 kids, and I can put the glasses on. It's like the human heart comes up. It's like a virtual reality thing, so I can touch it with my hands.
Oh, cool.
I can separate it. I can look inside of it, or I can watch a butterfly fly. Or, they've got lessons built in for every grade level, every subject.
That's awesome.
but they're expensive.
Right.
I mean, for one classroom set of 10 that would accommodate a class is over $40,000.
Right.
So we're trying to get Google to fund that.
Okay.
Hopefully they will. If not, that's something we still want to do.
Right.
But I mean, it's just something that's going to take some help to do. But if you do get a chance to look at that, it's extremely cool to look at zspace.com, because I mean they really just. I read an article about it, and it was extremely impressive what was going on. I started looking. It was about 11:30 one night. I was in the bed and couldn't sleep. My wife woke up and she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "You really need to look at this, because this is pretty cool stuff."
That's not what she wanted to hear at that time of night.
She was ready for me to go back to sleep.
We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk with Mr. Colvin just a few more minutes and see what else he's got going on. Y'all stick around.
At Gross Furniture in Trenton, Georgia, you get the savings, the selection, and the satisfaction of getting the furniture you deserve at the prices you want. Come in, relax, and take your time. Our staff can assist you with the entire process, from expert advice to professional delivery. That's because Gross Furniture is local and treats you with honesty. Just north of the Courthouse Square on Highway 11 in Trenton. Gross Furniture, the home furnishing store that offers you more.
HVAC repair and service you can count on from S&S Service Company, a locally owned and operated business that uses high-quality materials on every job. Call on our crews for regular maintenance, minor repairs, and new installations. Spurgeon is a name that's been trusted for decades, so if you need an energy-efficient HVAC system, we've got you covered with Arco Air products. Arco Air and S&S Service Company. Enduring performance. S&S is fully licensed and serves the Northeast Alabama and surrounding area. Call 256-632-2500 today for S&S Service Company for your HVAC needs. Online at snsservicecompany.com. Delivering top quality health care locally, we are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain and Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and of course your private insurance. If you're unemployed, low income, or have a high copay or deductible, you may also qualify for a reduced rate office visit as low as $16. Ask about our free medication program. And ladies, you may qualify for a free or reduced rate mammogram. And cervical cancer screenings are available too. Putting your health concerns first. We're Northeast Alabama Health Services. Dobbins Supermarket, serving the community for over 70 years with fresh cut meats and a full line of grocery items. At Dobbins Supermarket, you'll find local home folks serving the area's weekly grocery needs. Dobbins Supermarket, Highway 71 in Higdon.
This week at Dobbins Supermarket, find fresh fryer chicken legs, 89 cents a pound. Fryer wings, $1.99 a pound. Hickory hollow bacon, 10-pound box, only $19.99. And Bar-S hot dogs or bologna, just 99 cents a pound. This week at Dobbins Supermarket.
A small bank with big service. Citizens Bank and Trust, offering a wide range of services, including online banking. Pay your bills, manage your account anytime, 24 hours a day. Your account balance is only a phone call away as well at 657-1234. Or visit our convenient locations. Lookout Mountain, Georgia, Higdon, Alabama, on our main branch on Highway 11 in Trenton. Citizens Bank and Trust, 657-5678. A community bank that believes in the community. Citizens Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Find out what's happening around town every Monday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. Join us for Around Town on KWN TV.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. Mr. Colvin has a few more announcements and things he wants to talk about, so we're going to do that.
Yeah, I forgot to mention a while ago that we're going to have our Meet the Bison event for our football team, cheerleaders, and band. That's going to be next Friday the 12th at 7 o'clock. I think our football team's going to have a little scrimmage, and then cheerleaders are going to do a little halftime routine, and the band's going to play. And we really want the community to come out and support that. I know it's something that our kids have worked extremely hard this summer. In all three of those in the football program, the cheerleading program, and the band, and it's good for them to get positive reinforcement from their community that, hey, you're doing a good job. Hey, we appreciate you working hard, and hey, we're going to be here for you this year. So, I mean, it would be, we definitely want to encourage anybody to come out and do that. I know the quarterback club's selling reserved seating right now.
That's those seats with backs in them?
Yes, that's the ones with backs in them. And I know that I think they're gonna try to for everybody that comes, they're going to try to enter everybody into a drawing for maybe some restaurant gift cards or things like that.
good.
So if you're interested in donating a restaurant, if you're on a restaurant or on a business or anything, and you want to donate a gift card or something like that for us to give away, that'd be great too. You can contact either myself, Mr. Roden, or either Miss Brooke Smith or Miss Shelley Grant.
Okay. All right. Now, y'all remember that Jay's Hole in the Wall and Little Kathy's and Cloud's Pizza. Not that I mentioned be a name dropper. But, now y'all have had some students doing some really good things over the summer.
We have. We've had some kids going all over the country. We had Jordan Moon and Stone Yates, both that then go to Boston. I think Jordan went for a national medical conference, and then Stone went for a science technology conference. We got Doug Skelf is going to be going in January. He's going to be going to the presidential inauguration.
Yeah, we had him on the show.
Right, we're trying to finish up raising money to get Doug sent to D.C. I think we're pretty close to our goal. I know we're going to sell. I think Miss Ott said we're selling donuts here pretty soon. Try to finish up, get that over the top. Hannah Grant went to the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Conference at Troy.
Yeah, she came on and talked about that too.
Yeah, Hannah's a great young lady, and she's an asset to our school. Tanner Ashley, Garrett George, and Stephanie Luna were in Boys and Girls State. Grace Higdon and Sarah Bishop went to the Foundation for Rural Service in Washington, D.C., and they got to spend a week up there. It was a really good thing for them. And we had 3 students at the National Beta Convention competing. It was Jaden Culpepper. He was in it for woodworking.
Oh, cool.
Jaden had made a really cool table that did really well at the state level, and then they got to go to New Orleans for that. He and Robin Cooper and Cherry Smith. And then we had 2 students go to the Skills USA competition in Louisville, the national one for that, Jay Barrett and Misty Kilgore, and they all did a great job there. And then one of our younger students, Lily Blevins, she finished, I think, 4th out of around 600 people at the All-American Youth Barrel Racing event.
Wow.
So that was impressive.
Yeah.
And then we've had kids, we've got 17 of our students completed college coursework this summer as a result of being on dual enrollment tech scholarships through Northeast. We had several students that were going to the college every day and, getting some of that took out of. Yeah, we are doing well. We're doing well. We're excited about where our school's at, and we're excited about our kids and our faculty, but we don't want anybody to get stagnant either. You know, we always want to push ourselves to get better.
Keep a match under.
Right, and we don't really want to, it's great that we're having this success, but we don't want to be satisfied with it. No matter what I don't know if you know Sean Peak or not, but Sean Peak was, I got to work under Coach Peak at North Jackson, and then he was at Pisgah, and he's at South Pittsburgh now, but Coach Peak always talked about climbing a ladder, how you never really get to stand still on a ladder. Every day you either take a step up or you take a step down. We always want to make sure that we're taking that step up the ladder every day that we're doing anything. And we're blessed at North Sand Mountain to have a faculty that believes that and that puts that into practice and works really hard. And we're blessed that we got kids that work hard and try to do better every day, and that we've got parents that push them.
And the band's going to Hawaii.
The band is planning on going to Hawaii. I believe it's in November, I think.
Yeah.
I believe.
I think so too. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, we appreciate you coming on, Mr. Colvin.
I'm glad to be here.
Anytime. And always send me, things that we can announce to try to get people out and get them knowing what's going on. I don't know if they may not be nobody watching, but we hope that they are anyway. And we are on YouTube now too. Y'all don't forget that.
Oh, awesome.
We're a little bit behind, but Mike or somebody here is going to catch us up on that. Whenever we decide who that job description falls under, we'll find out. But we appreciate you coming on.
I'm glad to be here.
And look forward to working with you in the future. And we have no kids or no grandkids at North Sand, but a lot of good people there, and we appreciate the job that you're doing.
Well,
so keep up the good work.
All right, thanks.
And we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have Mr. Jonas Slay that's going to talk about these robotics that you were talking about, and he's brought in a some kind of machine that he's made, and then another machine. So y'all stick around. We'll find out a little bit about that.
Hungry? How about Cloud's Pizza on Highway 71 in Higdon? Not only do we have pizza with dough made fresh every day, Cloud's Pizza serves a delicious hot food bar, and we make cookies fresh every day. Make sure to order the famous cheese sticks, made with that fresh dough and real Wisconsin cheese. And don't miss Fish Fry Friday. That includes catfish, hush puppies, and more for only $8.99 Friday, 4 p.m. to close. Cloud's Pizza, Alabama Highway 71 in Higdon, 597-3100. Open till 8, Monday through Saturday at Cloud's Pizza. When you need a licensed plumber, call Stacy Ledwell and the staff at Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Mr. Rooter provides your home or business with advanced solutions using high-tech equipment. Our commitment to customer satisfaction shines through in our personalized service. When you schedule an appointment, our professionals will dedicate time to explain the work that has to be done. Our staff will give you upfront pricing, so you'll know exactly what's involved before any work begins. We even pump septic tanks and do new construction on houses. Fully licensed, bonded, and insured, Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Call Stacy Ledwell today to set up an appointment at 256-574-4710.
Handyman Salvage is your home improvement headquarters with thousands of square feet of hardware, plumbing, electrical supplies, all under one roof at our new location at Highway 136 West behind the Kangaroo just off I-59. While you're there, check out our prices on custom-built cabinets. And we have a full selection of office supplies now at Handyman Salvage. Make sure to ask about discounts for contractors and builders. Handyman Salvage, where we sell lumber. Handyman Salvage, Highway 136 West behind the Kangaroo just off I-59 Trenton.
Make your plans to be at Music on the Mountain August 27th at 6 p.m. at the Lyceum at Northeast Alabama Community College in Rainsville. Grammy Award winner Norman Blake is back on stage, this year with Holly Williams. Holly's known for her songwriting skills resembling that of her father, Hank Williams Jr., and her grandfather, Hank Williams Sr. Tickets are on sale now online at musiconthemountainNACC.com or by calling Chesley Bellamy at Northeast Alabama Community College in Rainsville, 256-638-4418, extension 2248. Music on the Mountain, August 27th at 6 p.m. at the Lyceum at Northeast Alabama Community College.
All right, Mr. King, how do you know the defendant?
You much prettier in person, to be honest with you, pretty.
Sir, we are not in the club or a bar. Talk about your case. If you lie to me, you will lose. If you try to perpetrate a fraud on this court, you will be held accountable. Do not interrupt while I'm ruling.
Judge Faith Rules. Back-to-back episodes every morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central on KWN-TV.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We're getting directions over. Tell her next time she's going to come up here in this thing. Somebody's out in the audience, we won't mention no names, trying to tell us how to set straight. I don't know if she's talking to me or you. Let's just both slump. You want to? Where's Mr. Jonah Slay? We have Jonah with us today. Everybody probably remembers him. He's been on here, what, 2 or 3 times?
I think 2.
2? Because you're always involved in something, and it's usually robotics, isn't it?
Yes.
You came on with Mr. Cummings, and then you came on with Lane. Well, when y'all went to Montgomery.
The team.
Yeah, the team.
Robotics team.
Because y'all made state competition.
Second place.
Second place, okay. And you, how old are you, Jonah?
12.
12 years old. You're just a baby. You know that, right? Do you realize that? No, but he's tall as I am. We stood up today, and he's tall as I am. So tell me what you did this summer.
Went to 2 robotics day classes, SolidWorks and soldering, and went to a week-long robotics camp, which we messed around with a Bobot and had to make it move and do all sorts of stuff. Had to program it to do stuff. Also worked and played.
Worked and played?
Yep.
Did you have to work hard?
Just cut boards.
Oh, well, that's not. Do you not run a saw, do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Does it have a safety on it?
A guard.
A guard,
a plastic
okay.
one.
Oh. Okay. Well, we'll get off on. We'll talk about that later. But now, I don't know if Mike can show what's on this right there. That is what is that?
A soldering station. A soldering and desoldering station.
You can desolder something?
Mm-hmm.
How do you desolder?
The hot tweezers. You take the tweezers and hold it on the little wires that you want to cut off. You hold it on the little wires, it'll melt the wires in two, and you have a vacuum. This is the vacuum, and you vacuum up the solder as you do it.
So, how did you learn about this?
I don't really know much about it.
Oh, you don't?
No.
But how did you get it?
Somebody from UAH.
It just
I talked to them that I was interested in it, and they said that they'd fix me one up and
Really?
give it to Mr. Cummins to bring to me.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So now one of these new is like really expensive, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Like a car almost. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so did you learn some of this when you went to soldering and what is SolidWorks?
SolidWorks is the program that you use to work with the 3D printer and make the printer print stuff.
Oh. So why do they call it SolidWorks? Oh, that's the program.
Yes.
The software.
Yeah.
Oh. So you know how to do that?
Yes. I know how to program it, but not how to print it.
But if you had a printer, you could? Why,
Probably
yeah.
not. No,
Oh.
because the 3D printers are expensive and confusing. They take layers of plastic and put layers of plastic on until they get it built.
So that's how they do that 3D printing? Have you seen anything made with a 3D printer?
Yes.
See, I never have even seen
Little
anything.
cars.
Oh,
cars
really?
Cars that they did a derby like with down there at camp.
Now,
They
where
went to a
wa-
3D camp.
Where was camp?
Northeast Community College.
Okay. And it was for a whole week?
Yes.
Did you stay the night or you just went back and forth?
Back and forth.
Okay. Did you have to pay for that?
Yes.
Okay. How much?
$59.
$59. And do they do that every year? You don't know?
I think this was the first year.
Okay.
Oh, second.
Second year. And how often, they just do it during the summer?
Yes.
Can you go back next year and do something different? Or learn
Yes.
any more?
I'm going to go back and do the 3D printing class and actually print it and build the car. And do that.
Okay. You have to be older to do that?
You have to be in 7th grade.
And you're only in 6th grade?
Go into 7th now.
What is this?
Something that I messed around with and made at your office.
You're a kid. You made that at my office? Now, what is it?
That is a...
This is a board. What is this board called?
I don't really know. A P-Basic stamp board. Homework board to put stuff on with the breadboard here, the serial ports here, and power up to here.
So you know what all these little things are for?
Mm-hmm.
Well, show me what that does, please.
Okay.
Now it's beeping. I don't know if y'all probably can't hear it, but it's beeping. And
it's counting down. I'm just going to restart it in just a
restart
second. Now.
So right here it's going 5, 4, 3. It's going to blast off 2, 1, 0. And when it hits 0, these lights light up. So you didn't have any of this together and you did all this together?
Mm-hmm.
So what are these little things?
Resistors.
And why do you have to have them?
So that it don't burn up the LEDs.
And is that the LEDs?
Yes, and this has little LEDs in it to make the lights come on to make the numbers.
Oh. So, like, do you have to... Where do you get all this stuff?
It come with the kit from Parallax.com.
Oh. So you go online and... So is this something... Not something. Is this something that you learn in school? Like
Yes.
at Bryant Junior High School?
Yes, we did, and now the person that taught us is going to leave and let our teacher teach us now that he taught.
Mr. Cummins?
Yes.
Okay. So he taught y'all how to do this. Now Miss Rogers will be the one teaching you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And you can... So the battery gives it the power?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you know what them numbers mean?
Port
P,
0.
it stands for port.
Yeah, like which port it's in.
And you need to know that?
Yes.
Oh. So, like, if you moved one of them, what would happen?
It wouldn't come on.
It what?
It would not come on, or it'd come on at the wrong time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe that's what's wrong with that calculator. Well, Jimmy bought a calculator yesterday or the other day, and he said, now I don't know if it, you need to look at it though, Johnny. You probably could fix it. He said he put in 5 and it showed 8, and like he put in 2 and it was showing 4. So that's probably just got something in the wrong port.
Probably, but it would have to be soldered out somehow.
Could you fix it?
I have no clue.
I bet you could. No, we might let you look at it. I told him to just throw it away because I don't need anything else messing up my math no more than that. But So anyway, you went to camp, and are you the only one that went from Bryant?
Yes, I was the only one that went from up here.
Did anybody could go?
Yes.
How many kids were there?
Like 17 or 18.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And is that Jackson and DeKalb County?
I believe.
Okay. And so apparently though, North Sun Mountain is coming on and wanting to do some of this. I guess Google having money is what's pushing them a little bit, which is good. We're so glad Google is doing that, because that's what it's coming to, isn't it? You can't just. What are you going to do when you grow up, John? Are you going to work in computers, or are you going to farm?
I don't really know.
You could do both. You could fix a tractor that automatically knows when to plant or something. Not but you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's going to get to that, don't you think? Mm-hmm. We went to Erlanger the other day, and now there's nobody to take your money when you leave the parking garage. It's all robotics, and it's all you just do it in a machine now. So they don't need people like they. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Say yes, Jonna.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, now you made this, and then I know you made some things with y'all did the thing about the colors.
The color pal.
So has that went anywhere else as far as developed it, or y'all gonna try to get a patent on it or anything?
No clue.
No clue. Well, I need to check on that. Marboy told me that his parents was going to check on that. Wasn't that his name, Marboy? Yeah. Okay. So that would be good for y'all to check on to see if you can get a patent on it. Because remember, if you get a patent on it, then you're going to get rich. And then when you get rich, you're going to remember me, right? Yes. Say yes, Jonathan. Yes. Well, I appreciate you bringing all this stuff on. And the soldering machine, I never heard of
unsoldering and desoldering.
I never heard of desoldering. So that's impressive that you've got that. Will you take that to class and let them see it? And maybe use it in class some? Could you do that?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Mm-hmm. And congratulations on going to the camp and doing all that. And one of these days, you're going to be rich and famous. I know it. You are. Don't you think so? Don't just look at me, Jonah. Shake your head, yes. Well, we appreciate you coming on, Mr. Slay. You got anything else you need to tell me?
Nothing besides the people, Mike Kinnemer, Nicole Carroll, and Coach Hembry was the ones that did the robotics camp down there, and thanks to them for doing it, and I'm looking forward to doing it next year.
Good. I think that's awesome, and you need to try to find some more kids to go with you next summer. Mm-hmm. But I admire you for going by yourself like that.
Lane was going to come, but he had to go to band camp that week.
Oh, okay. Well, has he been wanting to know what you've learned?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, say you went and learned, now you can come back and teach your class maybe. Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. So we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to finish up a few announcements, and that's it. So y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
Cabins to Castles is your home furnishing superstore. Now in our new location on Highway 136 West behind the Kangaroo, Cabins to Castles has everything you need to furnish your home. Bedroom and dining room suites, recliners, accessories, and more. Choose from name brands including Ashley, Catnapper, $1 Million Rustic, Coaster, and the Duck Dynasty line. Cabins to Castles, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 4 at their new location, Highway 136 West behind the Kangaroo, just off I-59 in Trenton.
Home is where the heart is.
Get an up-close and personal look at the new look of your Chattanooga Lookouts. Check the schedule at lookouts.com. Presented by FSG Bank.
Honey, you really need to see this.
I need a new look.
Your Chattanooga Lookouts have a new look too. See for yourself. Check the schedule at lookouts.com. Presented by FSG Bank.
I think I like it.
The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve.
How you begin your day is important. But have you thought about your future? With a college degree, you're 22% more likely to find a job. And, on average, increase your starting salary potential by 57%. One of the top nationally recognized community colleges can be found right here in your area. With a beautiful and safe campus, fully integrated with technology, an affordable education is accessible to you. Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Tennessee Valley Net, your local provider of fiber optic high-speed internet, TV with over 200 digital channels available, and phone service with lots of extras. Fiber optics from TVN is expanding to many areas. Call and see if TVN is available in your area. 706-657-4367 or log on at tvn.net today. Bundle and save on fiber optic high-speed internet, digital TV, and phone service, all from Tennessee Valley Net. 706-657-4367. Online at tvn.net.
Join us for the Radio and TV Classified, weekdays at 9 a.m., 8 Central on KWN TV.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We are so glad that you stuck around with us. Y'all don't forget all these announcements and all these things going on. I'm impressed. Was you impressed when North Sand's
I was, yeah.
Vice Principal,
Mr. Colvin? This was a good show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I'm impressed with Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of kids are shy and don't want to do anything unless they've got somebody to do it with them.
Right.
And to have that initiative to go and especially, that far and that, I'm glad. I'm proud for him. I think he'll do really well. We have a few more announcements to make. You got any more?
No, not right now. Go ahead. Let me think of something.
That's what worries me. Y'all don't forget, though, next Friday, the 12th, is Meet the Bison, 7 o'clock Central Time. So that sounds like it'd be fun. And like he said, go out and support your team. You know what it was like to play. And would it have made a difference if the stands had been full when you played?
Oh, it always makes a difference. But when you're playing, you're not thinking about the fans, though.
Oh. So it don't really matter if we show up or not.
Well, yeah, it does. If you don't show up, then there's no football team, for one thing.
Well, that's true. Okay, I wanted to, let's see, what's this? Oh, there is a photo contest underway, and it will be held Art Sunday, September 4th at King Caldwell Park in Scottsboro. But I thought some of you might want to check into that. You take it with a digital camera. I think this is what you remember the little girl that took the picture of the flag over on the bus?
Oh, yeah.
Miss Bowles. I don't know if that's the same contest or not. I think hers was 4-H. But this is open to adults and children, I think. No, just and adult photography. So if you've took a pretty picture, I'll let you know more about it as it gets closer, but you might want to enter it in this contest. I don't have any that I've taken that's that good, I don't think, but and we don't even get them developed. That's the thing. We were talking about that last night. We don't get pictures developed. I want to say congratulations to Miss Ann Monroe and Mr. Anthony Buckner. We've had Mr. Buckner on the show before. They are on the committee called Every Student Succeeds Act, ESSA. They are the only two Jackson County educators, I think, that got on this. Miss Monroe teaches at Bryant, and then Mr. Buckner is at Bridgeport. It replaces the No Child Left Behind Act and was signed into law last December. It basically, the legislation shifts the power of education from the federal government and returns power and control to the states to determine best practices for the implementation of academic standards, testing, accountability, school improvement, and teacher quality. So Mike and I was just, matter of fact, talking about that the federal government should stay out of it. But so maybe that's a good thing that the states are getting that back. Also remember in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, Mountain Trails 50-mile yard sale, Thursday, September the 1st through Monday, September 5th. Highway 71 and 73 all the way from Bryant to Section on top of that whole mountain, that mountain road. Just everybody.
Yard sales everywhere.
Yard sale and traffic is always terrible. So don't forget to come out. We're going to be set up there at the tax clinic across from Northside Mountain School, and we got a bunch of junk. So
not junk, treasures.
Treasures that y'all need. We have treasures.
We hope somebody needs it anyway.
Somebody
but
needs
we
it.
don't.
So we'll be set up selling. A lot of people will be. I think the restaurants are going to be running specials that day, those days. So make plans now to take off and do the yard sale. I know a lot of people do this longest one that's coming up, so maybe they'll do this one as well. I also want to say congratulations to the Flat Rock Community Center. There's been a couple articles in the paper about them lately. They own and operate the New Beginnings thrift store. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. They're a 501c3 organization, and they're supported by 11 different churches. 4 churches currently rotate with volunteers, and that's Sulphur Springs, Caperton Chapel, Bethlehem Baptist, and Flat Rock Methodist. And all the proceeds from this thrift store goes to the food bank. This is an awesome community program, and we're so proud of what they do, and we would like for we're going to try to get in touch with maybe Miss Wanda Lida or somebody to come on the show and talk to us about that. We'd like to know a little bit more about it and what all they do. They feed like 280 something families a month. A month. So also wanted to let you know that we have a new email address. It's so Mike, that one on the bottom, we'll have to, and now it's just SMCW for Sand Mountain Community Watch. Contest. I added contest to it because we're going to be doing contests in the future. So it's smcwcontest@gmail.com. And what I'd like now is the state legislature is going back into session the 15th to decide on a lottery. I would like for you to email me at smcwcontest@gmail.com. Let me know your opinion of the lottery, regardless of what it is. And we'll do a poll that way, and that way we get to know what you think about it. Regardless of how you feel about the lottery, I personally am glad it's going to be on the ballot. That was the thing that upset me so much with our governor last year. He made the statement that I know I'm getting Mike's giving me the 2-minute warning. He made the statement that he didn't believe that the lottery would never be on the ballot because it was against his morals. Then when he gets caught with his secretary or whatever she was, doing things he shouldn't have been doing.
That's a different story.
Well, I know, but now it's okay for us to have the lottery. He's going to let us vote on it, and he's actually encouraging it, I think. So, and that's fine. And that just really tears me up. But anyway. I don't understand why it was against his morals last year. Now this year it's perfectly fine, but
we need the money.
Well, we needed the money last year.
True.
Trust me, and we probably need the money because his legal fees are like $200,000 that's set aside because of what. That's where our money's going. And Mr. Tommy Haynes, I've called you to come on this show, and I know you're in Montgomery now, but I want you on this show because man, you're just going to talk. We appreciate y'all tuning in, Mr. Oni. Oh, I got something I want to say.
1 minute, you better hurry.
What's his name? J. Basil Mole. David Carroll put something on Facebook about J. Basil Mole and Mole Singing Convention. And they used to say this, and so I'm going to start saying it. Hopefully I won't get in trouble by copyright infringements or whatever. But he used to say, thank you for your time this time and until next time. May God richly bless you and yours. And so I'm going to start saying that too. I think that's so cute. I used to love to watch J. Basil and Sister Mole, and Mike Worley can talk just like him.
No.
Because he's had this very unique voice, J. Basil did. And they brought Southern gospel in homes that never would have got Southern gospel without him. And I thank the Lord for that. So anyway, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be back next Tuesday, same time, same place. Y'all have a good week, and we'll see you then. Don't forget the email.